Right, folks. I've been racing around today. Got from work, went to see Terminator, Dark Fate, and I really wanted to see this, and I really wanted to enjoy this because I do like Terminator films. I like the first two; they were the best ones, right? Something new, something original. The others that were followed it were basically just, I think, money-making stuff for Terminator brand, especially as Arnie weren't really in them, and all Linda Hamilton. So I was really looking forward to this. I thought they got the old gang back together, but I was really disappointed in it. You know, the critics have been, or so-called critics have been raving on about how good this was and how, you know, how good the film is. Well, I got in and I got in there, and I don't know, it didn't seem to move for me. It's just that they just seem to have churned out the same old thing again. I know it's a Terminator film. I know you can't really change the storyline as such. The idea is something comes back from the future to kill somebody that can't, you know, make the future happen. I understand that, but it bored me. I mean, I don't want to give spoilers away, and I won't. You know, obviously, I'll only try and do little bits as such, and won't give too much away. It's the old story of, you've seen the truck thing on the promo for it, the trailer, and they've done it again. They've jumped in the oldest knackered truck, and then all of a sudden this truck can like do 120 mile an hour and weave in and out through the traffic, hold the road so well it should be on a Formula 1 track. And yes, I understand it, right? I mean, at least in the other Terminators, they used at least a decent pickup truck, but this is just the old thing again. It just seems to go on, and I wasn't impressed. It just bored me. I was sitting there and I was bored. It was a bit predictable as well. The only unpredictable thing is that it took Arnie so long to be in the bloody film. It was just, you know, but to be fair, I mean, I've made a few notes as I go along. Mackenzie Davis, she was good. I did like her as the human Terminator, the improved, enhanced. That just sounds bloody new age, doesn't it? And Natalia Rees, Danny, she was alright as well. I wasn't really disappointed with the actors. Linda Hamilton, she is Terminator as much as Arnie is Terminator. I think that's why I weren't too impressed with the other two, the last two. But as you watch the film, there is some little tips of the hat to the old Terminators. The one where he smacks his knee, and there's quite a few in there. I won't spoil it for you folks because they probably are the best bits of the film for me. Just the little nods to the old Terminator. It was just bloody predictable. I can't express how disappointed I am in it. I know it's a Terminator film. I know it's what it is on the label, but there was just nothing new. And the Terminator, the actual Terminator who came back to sort the person out that they were going for. Do you know? I mean, in the old times, in the other ones, some of them were like, they did have the weaknesses, and they did have things that went wrong, and it made it more believable. But this one just didn't have anything that went wrong with it. It just basically accessed everything. You know, there was one part where the Terminator finds the person that he's looking for, and the Terminator just puts his hand in a socket or something, and you think, no, it wouldn't. Surely it wouldn't. And I don't like it. It just made them too easy, you know, to find. And then there was another bit where they're on a plane, and you know what's going to happen on a plane. But it just the actual scene the actual part of the film just took too long, and it was just, you're thinking, oh, for fuck's sake, just let it happen. What's going to happen? So, to be honest, folks, I don't know whether to say, yeah, go watch it. I mean, I am one to say, don't just go on my advice. Go watch a film and make your own opinion. But it was just, I was just so disappointed in it. Arnie was brilliant. When he came into it, it really picked up. And I think that was the situation of Terminator. Arnie is Terminator, isn't he, when all's said and done. But it was just, I don't honestly know, folks. I don't know what ratings Rotten Tomatoes have gave it, or other sites for films, but in my opinion, I was disappointed. I don't know. I'm trying to give you reasons to go and watch it, or just to wait for it to come out on Sky, but I don't know. It's hard to do this without giving so much away, but I'm glad I went to see it, because with me being a Terminator fan, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the Terminator thing, but this was disappointing, and it got nothing to do with the actors or the actresses. They did what they did. That, you know, they was asked to do what they did, and it was brilliant for them. But the storyline and the Terminator that is basically unstoppable, I don't know. I mean, the things that this new Terminator does, when all's said and done, it's a machine, and it can't do what, surely, I know it's coming from the year 2040, whatever, or, I mean, 2040 is only, you know, it ain't that far away, is it? And I don't know. But to round this up then, folks, if you want me to do more of these film reviews, I'll do them, right? If you don't want me to do them, I'll still do them anyway. To round this up, I hope this is the end of the Terminator franchise. I really do. I honestly don't see how they can make this go any further now. I just don't see it. I can't. You can. But there again, you see, you wouldn't have thought this one would have done any more, but they have, and I'm glad that. I'm contradicting myself now. I'm glad they've done it. I'm glad they've come back and changed it and let Linda Hamilton and Arnie finish it off, right? But I honestly don't want them to make any more, because if they make any more, they're just taking the piss out of us, people who will watch it. Because, you know, I would think some people are quite loyal to Terminator, the actual brand, the actual franchise, the actual, you know, film and stuff. But no, this is it. This has got to be the end of the road for Terminator. They can't keep doing this and just, I don't know, I think they're insulting it, to be fair, and I think they're insulting us, because they just can't keep doing it. So yeah, I'm just a bit disappointed in it, to be fair. Oh, and please let me know your comments at the bottom. I'm sure some people have seen this before. I have. I'm sure, hopefully, people will go and see it. Don't just go on my say so, but be prepared for. If you think like me, be prepared to be let down. I just can't believe it took Arnie so long to get in the film. Yeah, it's bad. Well, it's not bad, it's just disappointing. I think disappointing is the word. Alright folks, laters.